So, at the minute, I'm not in the best of moods, if I'm being honest, Josh. No, actually, do you know what? Today I am in a good mood. But earlier this week, honest to God, I'm not even joking, I felt like giving up. I felt like just giving up this job because it has been just one thing after another. And with this channel, I know there's been a lot of bollocks and whatnot. And I do look back and I laugh at it, but I'm not laughing now, honestly. It's like really, it's actually getting to me. Well, I'm waking up in the morning and I'm thinking, what is going to happen? What's going to happen today? What is the next thing that's going to happen? Friday night, 8 o'clock, somebody texted the courtesy car, and this is my own fault as well, this is self-inflicted, this one. The courtesy car, the cam belt snapped. So I was like, oh, fuck's sake. So anyhow, we gotta get that towed back here Saturday. Luckily though, it won't need an engine, it can get repaired. The day before that, a Cougar, what we've actually bought back in the summer, we've done a video about it where the customer was saying about the gearbox wasn't working properly. That has come back. Nothing to do with the gearbox, it's to do with the four-wheel drive overheating. And the customer's just put a big massive list of things and he's saying that he wants $3,000 towards all the repairs. So that's more bollocks. Then, God, this is so depressing. Then 10 minutes ago, somebody rings up who bought a Ford EcoBoost 3 months and 2 weeks ago, and the engine has gone. It's buggered up at the weekend. So he's 2 weeks out of warranty. And I've told him he's out of warranty, but I still feel terrible. I still feel absolutely awful. So I'm going to try and help him get that engine fixed somehow, as cheaply as possible. What else has happened? I'm sure there's something else that depressed me. And then I've got 5 cars at the minute that I just need to get rid of them. Because they're hanging about. Well, everyone knows about the Land Rover Discovery, so I've put that on Trade to Trade. I'll show you this. These are the cars that I've put. So I've put these on Trade to Trade. The Disco, it's now on at $2,500 on Trade to Trade, and somebody has said that they'll have it. So that's great, but obviously a massive loss. Then the Nissan Leaf that's got the handbrake stuck on and the heater's not working. I don't know if you can see that. I've stuck that on Trade to Trade. I've had no bites on that. So just as you come in, I've been ringing all the auction houses trying to get them booked in to the auction. So I've rang Mannheim, I've rang Mag in Rotherham. All of them are full. They're all full to the brim, so they don't want to take on any trade cars, especially from a small independent like me. So I'm thinking, should I stick it on eBay? And I can't do it, because if I put it on for 7 days and then somebody comes and then doesn't take it, I've then got to put it on again for another. I just want them out of my life. Then I've got this Cougar, which has got just so many problems with it. would take 4,000 for that. I give 7 for it. No one's messaged on that. And then I've got this BMW with, I think it's got a turbo problem. Again, I just haven't got time to fix it. I think it owes me about 7. I've put a take 4. I think it's worth 9. And then this one, this Mocha it's smoking. And yeah, I've put a turbo on it. Honestly, this is depressing me. No, this is actually good. This is good therapy, this. Getting it all off my chest. So that there, we actually sold that for 7. We took a deposit on it, and then when we got it, took it round for MOT, Mark's like, you can't sell this, it's smoking. And the smoke, like, it's actually coming in the cabin, and it's blue smoke, and he thinks it's the pistons. So it's like, oh, for fuck's sake. So I want to stick that in the auction. I've been lucky to get 2.5 grand. So there's some like massive losses there. But a dealer in this WhatsApp group that I'm in, David Organ, if he's watching, he's a bit of a legend. And he put this in a WhatsApp. I've actually printed it out so I don't make this mistake again. And he put in the WhatsApp group, first loss is best loss. Get shut, forget, recoup some money, make it work again, and resume life. Faster it's working, faster you'll feel better. And all these cars I've had hanging around for about 6 months, and do you know what? I'm not depressed. Don't get me wrong, I'm not depressed or anything like that, but it's just weighing me down. It's weighing me down. So I'm going to do my utmost best to get rid of them, get all the warranty stuff out of the way, and then, like we say in previous videos, let's concentrate on these newer cars, later plate stuff. I'm going to niche into more minis than that. I'm not giving up just yet. I can't give up. I feel like giving up, honestly. I'm not even joking. And also to add to that as well, which hasn't added to my, still keeping a bit of a bad mood. If you look at the board, Josh, we've got one deposit for January, and we've had 3 sales, but really we've only had 1.5 sales, because the A4 that had a good profit in, that had 0 profit in, and that there was another bloody buyback. There was a little bit of profit in, but not a lot. So that's 3 sales, 1 deposit, all this other shit what's going on don't make you feel good. If we were on 8 deposits and we had like 10 sales, that'd be just like, it'd be like water off a duck's back. So I've just got to stay strong. Stay strong mentally. Just all these things have just got in my head. But I will not give up. This is just like doing a marathon, and I'm getting to mile number 24. I've hit the wall, but I'm going to keep going, and I'll get through all this shit. And when you come and see me next week, or maybe in a couple of weeks, we'll be in a different mindset. And I'm not giving up just yet, no.
So, Dave will have already explained this one, and you'll have seen it in previous video, I think just before Christmas, where Wayne was singing the praises of our little Peugeot courtesy car. To be fair, I mean, I've driven this. I drove this back from Wiltshire once, and it never ever gave me any inkling that there was a problem with it. We sent it out as a courtesy car last Thursday, and I got a call and a text message on Friday night. Broke down, and it needed recovering by the AA. It says cam position sensors out of line, so we suspect it's the cam belt, as it's the most common thing it could be with that error message. So yeah, the almighty courtesy car is, well, I'm going to say is no more. I'm not going to say it temporarily no more, because the engine should be salvageable on it. We've got to wait for our mechanic who deals with a lot of the engine work to come and have a look at it and just advise us on where we go from there. But yeah, so Wayne's second favourite car after the Mondeo is Deed. It's dead, and it's sad. It's like losing an old friend. But we're gonna hopefully maybe salvage it. We don't know yet. But yeah, you are gonna salvage it. Yeah. I didn't know what you decided to do yet, so it's just gonna have to have a lot of life-saving surgery on it. But yeah, it is what it is. It's a Peugeot at the end of the day. But it is a decent car.
So this is what we got. While they're sat in office getting warm, Monkey Boy here having a game of chess for next door. They want the van today. They want that white van. Ford Cougar, MOT service. They want the white Nissan, MOT, obviously, and check round it because that's your electric. This one, MOT service. While they're getting warm, and it's not great out here, Monkey Boy again is having a game of chess. But keep on smiling though, because I love it. So I'll park this over there, and I'll get that one over there, I'll get that one over there for MOT. I thought that one over there. I call it a game of chess. Spent all my life playing a game of chess. At the end of it, I'll be saying checkmate. They keep on smiling. Look, it's horrible rain, it's cold. And they're in their office. I'm going to help you here, and I am. Never do. Only when it's sunny though. But you remember, slow is fast and fast is slow. Keep on smiling.
Quickly we jump in. Howard owes you £7.35 for
Oh, it's top four.
track delivery on that.
All right, yeah. Don't worry. Right, so on a lighter note, because it's all doom and gloom at the minute, I have got some good news. I got this last week. It's Usyk. I can't say it right. It's the boxer. He's fighting Tyson Fury next month. And my other best, so I've got two best mates, Christian and Paul. And Paul is a professional autograph collector. And his son, he's been training him up to be an autograph collector as well. Anyhow, his son has found out where Usyk's training camp is. I can't say where it is because, well, he found it and he was the only autograph collector there. So he got this signed, he got boxing gloves signed, he got just loads of stuff signed. And when Usyk came out, he said to me, how do you know I'm here? How do you know I'm here? And he was like, oh, we found out. I can't really say how we found out. He said, if you tell anyone, I kill you. I think he was joking. But he came home and that's it. I've got that there. So I'm absolutely over the moon with this. That's like pride of place in the office because I just love him. And yeah, I want him to beat Fury, but I quite like Fury. Fury's alright because he's entertaining. But yeah, I just like him. I think he's an absolute legend. Oh, Josh, start again. John, mate, can I ring you back in about half an hour? Alright, mate.
It's just been a lot of finicky bollocks in some cases, hasn't it? Like things that we've had to sit down, you've had to spend at least an hour with your head down sorting it out. I think it all, like we say, everything just came and piled up at the wrong time.
Yeah.
And we just need to start. And also it's quiet, isn't it?
It's in a way though, so what I've learned from this, because you know, every bad situation, always something good comes out of it.
Yeah. Doesn't it?
So, thinking about all these cars that we're going to get rid of, all of these, what you call them, snotters. All these shit.
Yeah.
Ones that need engines in, they've got problems. I've just thought of it there in the office, you know, if you sell 200 odd cars a year, it's the law of averages. 10-15% are going to be snotters, aren't they?
Yeah.
And if I'm being honest, I've just stuck them on the back row, like death row, and just left them there and thinking, oh, I'll sort it next week. And now all this has happened. No more. They're going. Because we've stuck them on Auto Trader now, and we've stuck them on Trade to Trade as well.
Yeah.
And the phone's going, isn't it?
Oh, we've had 2 or 3 cars on those calls on those.
So I already feel a bit lifted.
Yeah. I'm calling it, this is our January sale, our January snotter sale. We were talking about it before Christmas even, weren't we? And I think it's just made us, we probably were saying, oh, we'll do it within like a month or so ever, but it's like, no, we need to do it straight away, otherwise we're going to be...
And our financial end of year, the last is 1st of September. So even if we get rid of all these snotters, make a big loss, we've still got, you know, from February
8 months
to make it up.
Yeah.
To make it up.
Exactly. And who knows, it's first couple of weeks after Christmas, it has been a bit quiet, you never know. Let's just keep positive that this month it is going to pick back up a little bit and we end on a high. It'll be, I've just got a deal now with the type of customers who are buying cars under 3 or 4 grand.
obviously James, I've advertised 5 cars on Auto Trader, I think it's 5, that are all trade sales. I think 2 engines need attention,
Yeah.
possible engines. So the people that James are going to be getting ringing him are going to be, we've advertised, trade sale, no warranty, but the amount of questions you're going to get asked.
Yeah, it's like that
It's
Land,
gonna
it's
be
like
a
that
bit
Land
like
Rover,
that.
isn't it? We know people who
Yeah.
ask questions about that, and it's kind of, you've just got to be blunt and say, look, we've written everything in the advert. We've been
Yeah.
as clear as possible about
Yeah,
it.
come and have a look.
Come and have a
You're more than
look.
welcome.
If it's not for
Yeah.
you, if it's not for you, not for you. There'll be
That's
some
it.
at that price. There's someone
That's
out
it.
there for it, isn't there? From what I can see, I'm no market expert. Obviously, you're better at this than me. But from what I can see at the moment, a lot of these sort of like bottom end cars, really bottom end cars, are either private sale or people are just struggling to get rid of them. It's just that-
Anything under £5,000, it's got an MOT, it's got good history and that. That's what everyone wants,
Yeah.
really.
It's just that one thing that's like, if it's under that price but there's a little bit of something wrong with it.
Well, there's a lot wrong with these.
Exactly.
It's not a little
Exactly.
bit.
We've got to just wheedle out for the right customers for them. But I mean, like that Octavia, we've had a couple of inquiries on it on Auto Trader as well. We've had 2 phone calls on it today.
Yeah.
We've got someone
So
coming down to
retail's
look
what,
at it.
£5,000 on it? Or
Retail's
5.5?
Retail's 5.5. We've advertised it for free, which is a
Yeah.
little bit more than what you bought it for actually.
Yeah.
But have we
I
spent
think we
money on
paid
it?
27, I've spent 300 on it.
So we're selling it for what we've put into it,
Hopefully, yeah.
basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're breaking even on that, or making. a
Yeah,
slight
I'm not
bit of
even
loss,
thinking
yeah.
about just as long
Yeah,
as.
but this
they've
is
got
this is the thing, isn't it? It's like we advertise
clean
it for
slate.
free. Yeah, and then also the keen thing I've put in the advert is just like no offers. Like you are getting this car so far below what it should be worth
Yeah.
that it's not even worth us considering an offer
Yeah.
because we knock 200 quid off. That's
Yeah.
just another 200 quid that's gone into it. So
Yeah.
we've got to get the money out of the metal to put it back into something
No,
else.
I just want it all
Yeah.
back in that stock account and reinvest it.
We'll do it.
So,
I'm-
look, this is the thing I'm thinking, right? Even if we lose like £8,000 out of these 5 cars, the money that we're going to put back in, we only need to sell them cars. £8,000 if we buy another. From the money that we buy, say we buy 4 cars with that,
Mm.
then we only need to turn them round X amount of times, and we're going to get that £8,000 back.
Just got to play it clever. That's the thing with this job. Again, like I said before, if you stand still, that's when you fall over.
But that's
I think-
another reason, because it's so quiet. And Chris Ball said this yesterday in there. He was like, while it's quiet, he said, Dave, just get rid of them all now.
Yeah.
He's like, because while you're quiet, just get rid and then you'll feel loads better.
These cars just end up in the way, and they end up sat there, and we end up moving
Yeah.
stuff around them, or we can't move them because the battery goes or whatever, and then we're just like,
Yeah,
we don't want to think about them. Whereas if we just get rid of them,
Yeah.
we can fill that space with a nice shiny 69 reg car and do better out of it
Yeah.
and feel
Oh, and
feel more positive about selling it. That's
yeah,
it.
that's it. But don't get me wrong, back in the day, I had it all set out like a proper showroom,
Forecourt.
a forecourt.
Yeah.
Yeah. But them days are gone because we could only set it out like that with so many cars. You could probably get over it on there maybe like 25, but presented beautifully.
Yeah, straight lines.
But now, because most of the customers are flipping online, it's like, let's get us. It's more about the more you have, the more you sell.
That's
That's why they're all on
it's
there. Like
it's
that.
more of like that's more of a stockyard than a full.
Yeah. We're coming out with excuses here. Like,
I know.
Well, the pitch looks fine. It does
It does.
There's room for improvement everywhere. When we do get customers, you've got to make sure that the car is in front of the showroom.
Yeah.
Or if it's raining, take the 2 cars out the showroom and
Unless
put one
maybe
in the
from
showroom.
now
So when customers do come on, they're in the showroom looking at the car.
Do we agree that we're just going to not put cars in the showroom and we put a car, just one car in, and then we can
Every
get.
time we get a viewing.
Then we're not moving 2 out, and that is
Yeah.
the viewing.
So
That's the
what we're
viewing
gonna have to
room,
do,
isn't it? Yeah.
Because we've got enough room at storage.
Yeah.
So let's just have the Mini at the back. And then every time we get a viewing, Wayne, clean the car down.
It's like a hand. We can use it as a handover bay as well.
Yeah, well, if you look at Kazoo, that's what they do when you go to their handover centre.
Yeah.
It's like to just reverse it into this lane.
That's what we used to have.
So
That we like.
we've got the showroom there, so maybe
Yes.
that's what we should do.
I think it'd be a bit more.
So
it'd
from
look more
get them
professional.
two out of there then. We'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Don't say tomorrow never comes. Like, put
Let's
it on
do
your
it.
list and we'll do that tomorrow.
I'm enjoying. I don't know if I've shown this. I've got a new diary this year that I got bought for Christmas. It's called Carpe fucking Diem. Seize the fucking day. And also, my favourite thing about it is that on every page, at the bottom, you've got shit to remember.
I love that.
So we
That's
both always
really
say to
good.
each other, "I've got all that shit to remember."
Yeah.
Shit to remember. Let's.
Shit
That's
to
important.
remember, don't give too much for shitty part X's with 77,000
Yes.
miles on the clock and that are absolutely battered.
Don't be a twat with Part X. Shit to remember. Put all the customers' details on invoices.
Yeah, right, no one's perfect. We all fuck up.
It's fine.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Onwards and upwards.
It's not a January sale. Let's do it.
Well, it took over 10 hours to charge up. Well, electric this there'd be fun this charge it up for, what did I do it for? Yeah, 23 miles. After, what was it? Just over 4 hours, it got to 44 miles. You ain't got all day to spend the rest of your life in a van. For a bit of go-go juice. Well, electric this bit fun this
It's not a January sale started in earnest. We've had a few phone calls on the Skoda Octavia, the gold one, that automatic DSG. Customers have come, well, I say customers, people who want to buy it have come to see it now, so let's just hope that's one out of the way today, and it's up for £3,000. Like we said in that conversation earlier, we're just back to where we were with it. So if we get it gone, it's a space and it's £3,000 back in the bank that we can then reinvest. So let's see how it goes. I mean, this is another Part X dream, isn't it? Yeah. So fingers crossed. Let's see. This one should go today. Just removing the royal seal of approval. You could leave it with the car for posterity, but I'm that bored of it now that it'd be just funnier to keep this. Maybe we'll have it. Should we have it in the window? Sweet. The lovely car company by royal appointment. There we go. Nice little reminder of that. Octavia, gone. And what we got next? Cougar by end of January. What we on? January 10th. Let's be positive. That's going to be down to here at least by the end of the month. At least. We can do it. I know we can do it. I hope we can do it.